It was a quiet Saturday morning when the knock came. I wasn't expecting visitors, so when I opened my front door, I was greeted by a stern-looking man in a cheap polo shirt with HOA enforcement stitched across the chest. He immediately shoved a laminated card into my face. "I'm with the Homeowners Association security detail," he announced, his tone commanding. "We've had reports of violations on your property. The problem? I don't live in an HOA. My land is, well, outside their jurisdiction, and the nearest HOA community is 3 miles down the road." I stared at the card he flashed, poorly cut, blurry seal, and the kind of badge you'd find in a Halloween store clearance bin. He demanded I step outside so he could inspect my porch for unauthorized modifications. That was when I knew. This wasn't just a nosy neighbor, it was an impersonator trying to intimidate me. I played along for a moment, asking questions, letting him dig his own hole. He rambled about ordinances that didn't exist and fines that had no legal standing. When I asked for his supervisor's number, he grew defensive, tapping the plastic badge again as if it carried real weight. Finally, he leaned closer and growled, "If you don't comply, there will be serious consequences." That's when I smiled. Calmly, I reached into my jacket and pulled out my actual badge, the polished silver star of the county sheriff's office. His eyes widened, and all the color drained from his face. He stammered, pointing at my star. "That's not." "Not really." "Oh, I'm very real," I said firmly. "And unlike your toy badge, mine comes with the authority to arrest." His fake confidence melted in an instant. I asked for his ID, and when he hesitated, I made it clear he could hand it over voluntarily or come with me in cuffs. Within minutes, he was begging, admitting he was just helping the HOA keep order, even though he wasn't affiliated with them at all. A background check revealed he had a history of scams, and this time he'd taken his scheme too far. I personally escorted him into custody. Neighbors who had seen him strutting around before were stunned when word spread that he wasn't HOA security, but a fraud. The HOA board denied any involvement, and he's now facing multiple charges, including impersonation and attempted extortion. The next time someone shows up at your door waving a badge, make sure it's real, because some people think intimidation works until they knock on the wrong house. For more interesting and heart-touching stories, hit the subscribe button now.